Okay. So we had a conversation last night, you and I.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Okay, gotcha. All right. So I was trying to put all the pieces together.
yeah, we had a conversation last night, and we talked about basically how the software it'll help you get your leads and keep your leads and do everything like that. So this is not a selling Zoom. This is not what I do every week. But how did you feel once you checked out the information?
Oh yeah, no, I was cool with it. Actually, I was just telling my partner about it. So yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you took the time to check it out. I know with a lot of the internet stuff, man, I tell everybody, man, everybody's selling stuff and people will they'll sell you anything. They'll
definitely.
sell you
So
anything. And you know, if you get on the phone with me, you like, no, it don't sound like dude just trying to get me to run around. Like, nah, I don't want to oversell anything because all you got is your credibility, right?
definitely. Yeah, and it's something because, like I said, it is a struggle. When I know I was telling you about, I know for a fact I've lost out on some customers on calls or whatever due to one the screening process, or if they get my voicemail, it's a problem. So that definitely is a game
Well,
changer.
and sometimes all you got is that one shot. I don't think that people understand. If I wanted, let's say I had problems with my plumbing, I'm not
Mhm.
waiting for you to be not busy. Now I will wait for you to come out if you tell me, hey,
Yeah,
I won't be free to 6. But I'm not waiting
yeah,
for you to be not busy if I need something done right now. If my generator
got
goes down, I need you to come out. So at least if you will be able to book the appointment, you can save the customer, right?
definitely.
So how you doing, Priscilla? I spoke with her too. So a lot of people come here from the ads. Like I said, some weeks I get one person, sometimes it's 10 people, it run a little longer. Whatever it take, I just try to make this like my open office hours. And I do this every week at 12. If you guys have anything you guys want to speak about, that's fine with me. This is not a sales Zoom or anything weird like that. It's literally, um, I pick a topic that's basically whatever on my heart for the week, and that's what I
Gotcha.
start with. If it lead to something else and people ask questions about other things, then we go there. I don't mind that. I have a lot of resources, a lot of free resources. I have the software, but I have a lot of things that's a lot more expensive. And at the end, as long as you get people results, people don't mind paying whatever it is you're asking for. So, is everybody familiar with lead generation?
Someone
Somewhat. So,
know the concept, not necessarily in detail.
yeah, yeah, but basically, I don't care what kind of business you in. You need to generate leads, and your leads could be through referrals. Your leads could be through social media. You may post a flyer. You may just post content. You may post some funny memes or quotes, whatever. You can post whatever, and people see that you do what they're looking for. Like, hey, he's a roofer or he's a mechanic, whatever. And you post these ads and whatever. You can do whatever you choose to do to generate your leads, and that's why I talk to people first. I never want to tell you to do something that's uncomfortable for you. I make a lot of content, but I am naturally making content because I came from music. And when I was doing music, I just made a lot of content. So I'm used to being on social media. I know my way around the platforms. And even if they come out with a new platform like TikTok or whatever, it doesn't take much to get on there and learn what's going on, like Blue Sky. Blue Sky is something that really just took off in the last 3 to 6 months. But if you get on there, it's not too much different than Twitter. So a lot of them have their similarities. So whatever way you are generating your leads, I just try to put it on steroids. However you're doing it, I'm gonna say, look, we can refine this process a little bit, and you can do this. So lead generation, it makes sure that you can keep your pipeline full. And that's important no matter what you're doing. I don't care if you do taxes. I don't care if you are a landscaper. You need to have a pipeline of potential clients. So that's what lead generation is all about. And it helps people notice you, right? So whatever your brand is, a lot of people don't talk about brand enough because your brand is whatever it is you do, was how people feel about you or your company when they see it. So if they see your name or your logo and they think, oh man, they on trash, then that's what your brand is. You don't have to purposely brand yourself. If you do bad business and you're known for doing bad business, you're already branded. You're already branded. So the only thing you can do is be conscious about what your brand is being uh spread about, like whatever they saying about you, you need to be conscious of that, and you need to make sure that the information is good information. So if you don't have leads and your brand is not recognizable, then it's hard for you to sell anything. It's hard for you to sell anything. If people do not know who you are, it don't matter if you run all the ads in the world. I'm not sure if you guys looked at the ad and then went and clicked on my page and was like, oh, he got a little following or whatever. And whatever your brand is whatever people saying about you. So my brand been a little messy the last couple of weeks. I've been doing like news clips about Big Meech or whatever, but uh that lends to other things that I do when I'm making content. You know what I'm saying? So even that, I don't go willy nilly. I ain't on there cussing and acting crazy. I try to present a very educated opinion about whatever it is I do because I like doing these like true crime news clips. Now, uh, how do you feel about your brand?
Um, I think I feel uncomfortable. I feel good about it. Because the thing is, for me, I like to focus on my business as being so being in the trash industry, it's more customer focused and more customer service focused than most junk moves. Because I know, like when I think of someone prior to me getting in, like someone coming to pick up junk, I just think of just some guy, hey, where's your junk, and then get it
Mm-hmm.
and leave. I want to be more than that. I want the customer to have an experience like I actually interact with you. Like it's more of get to know, especially like what I've learned a lot of here in Montgomery. A lot of older people, they when they're clearing out the house, they generally want to tell you their story behind the stuff that I'm removing. So I take that into factor. Okay, so when I know I'm removing a clean out of attic, like, oh, so I seen you guys were at Disney World before, and then listen to the story, stuff like that, or different whatever I see, I'll ask questions about sometimes, or try to get to know where you're from or whatever. So that's the type of brand I'm trying to portray, and I'm hopefully it's working. So
Yeah, a more personable brand
yeah,
to where people feel comfortable with you. So one of my first jobs was a sales job, and I was very big on I'm coming, I'm showing up. I was a kid, like 17, 18, and I did really well. And they were like, man, how are you going in there and selling all of this stuff? I said, man, they feel comfortable with me. Y'all go there with your pants sagging. We all young. So y'all go in there and y'all look like y'all ready to rob the place. I come in there, I got my glasses on, my pants pulled up, my shirt tucked in. I just look good. I look like I came here for something professional. So that's important. I see you getting to your job, man. If you got to go, you got to go.
yeah. I was gonna let you know I'm gonna kind of zone out. I'm gonna keep listening to you, but
Okay.
I'll be moving though.
Okay. Yeah. So just so you get the information, it's all good, y'all. That's the most important thing. And if y'all have questions when I'm done, we can do that. So I want to get into it a little bit. So I don't know what you are using to bring clients into your business and generate leads, but there are usually four key ways to get leads, and you can use ads. And most of the people that come on here are on here because they are on my list through ads. You can use content marketing. And as I just stated, I do a lot of content, and I don't even sit on social media a lot. I use AI to clip the big content that I put on my YouTube channel, but I do cold outreach. So that requires me reaching out to people, whether it's on social media. I actually still hand out flyers, even though most people don't really call me from the flyers, but it's good to have something physical. So I, bump into somebody, hey, I like what you got going on. You should call me and let's get you some more customers. And then we have warm outreach, which is based on referrals and relationships. And I get a lot of business through that. So I talked about it with somebody the other day. I started with credit repair, and it's people that I've helped them repair their credit, and they have came to me with their taxes and anything else they needed, business credit, whatever it is they needed. But they have also referred me to family members and friends. And that's crazy because it start off so small, but you look up and you making over 6 figures a year because you did good business and the people that you started with have brung you new business. That's why it's important to focus on customer service. As he stated a few minutes ago, it's about being personable. I don't care what business you're in. It's always about being personable. So the phone calls that I do daily or maybe 4 days out the week, I do these phone calls, and most of the people that I talk to, they have a lot going on. I don't get on there like, hey, forget you, what you got going on. I just want to sell you this software or I want to sell you a marketing plan. I don't even make the phone calls with that in mind. I listen to whatever you have going on. Sometimes you don't need my software or my marketing. Sometimes you just need funding. So I'm gonna refer you to a partner, right? Here's the funding form. Fill this out. One of my partners will be contacting you shortly. This is what generating leads is all about because a lead today may turn into a client tomorrow. You may not be able to sign them up today. They may not be ready to sign up today. They may not have the money today. They may not have the interest today. But if you are generating the leads, you're staying in contact with these leads, and you are cultivating a relationship with these leads to where they feel comfortable with you, then you can sell them something down the line. You're always top of mind when they need whatever service you provide. Now, whether they use your service or not, that's up to them. I've had people ask me about HighLevel, which is the main software that I'm using. And they will ask me about the software and then turn around and buy it from somebody else and be like, man, they not answering the phones or they not responding to my service needs. Can you answer this? No, I cannot. I have my own clients that I need to service. I don't feel bad about that, right? It's a certain level of uh, you got to be decent. And then it's a certain level of you can't let people use you either, right? So even though you want to be great at customer service, you have to create boundaries, and people respect boundaries. So if you are using referrals and you have people that are generating business for you, it is very important that you treat everybody nice, and it's important that you reward people. So you should have some type of referral program or something like that. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little later on. So let's talk about paid ads. Not everyone needs paid ads, but for most people, some type of paid ad could benefit your business. So if you have, let's say something like I'm doing, like marketing or whatever service. So let's say I'm doing this marketing service or software or whatever. I can run Facebook ads because if you are a business owner, this could slap you in the face. It's an interrupter. Boom, look, y'all. You were scrolling on Facebook when you see my ads, or scrolling on Instagram, and then you see my ads. It's an interrupter. That's okay for certain businesses. But for other businesses, you need search engine ads, which could be Google, Bing, Yelp, anything like that. So the difference is people are looking for certain services on Google. They will go on Google and ask restaurants near me, cleaning companies near me, car repair shops near me. You don't go on Facebook looking for a repair shop, scrolling to hope you see a repair shop ad. But that's why it's important to know what kind of service you have and where people are looking for your service at. You can also use display ads. These are the ads you see when you go on a website and you see something over the top or on the side of it. But you can use either of the three or all three. It just depends on what kind of business you have and how you want to generate these leads. So a lot of the benefits around social media marketing, online marketing is very scalable. You see quick results. You can target exactly who you want to target. And it's not as expensive as buying radio slots or TV slots or something that you would have did back in the day, or even to send out direct mailing, right? You don't have to send out direct mailing anymore. It get expensive. And it's easier to optimize the ads, right? So I don't want to talk a whole bunch about the ads, but I've obviously a lot of the people that come here from the ads. I fully believe in ads, depending on what your business is and where you want to put these ads at. Another way that you could generate leads is through content marketing. So you have different types of content. You can post a blog, you can post a vlog, which is a video blog. You can have videos and podcasts and infographics and social media content. I do a little bit of all of that. As you can see, where I'm at right now, it's a microphone here, and I got my headphones on. This is my podcast equipment. I got everything set up to do these podcasts. But I also record it, I put it on YouTube, and then I use clips from it to promote me, my pages, and my business. The reason you want to do that is so you could build trust and authority. When people see me standing here or sitting here and they see me talking and they understand that whatever I'm talking about, I know something. I don't have to know everything, I know something. That means they feel like they trust me and I must be the authority on it if I have this platform. They don't know that this streaming software is only $50 a month or whatever. People don't think like that. They think if somebody has the uh, platform to do what he's doing, somebody must like it, right? So you become an authority on whatever it is. You can sit up here and talk about true crime every day. They're going to think you're the true crime authority. You can come on here and talk about hair. They're going to think you're the hair authority. It's up to you to create the persona that you want to create for whoever is watching. And you have to protect it by all means. If you are generating leads from content, it's even better than ads. If you can create content and generate leads, that means you can put the ad money in your pocket. It's just up to you to target the people you want to talk to. And you can do that with SEO and making valuable content to your target audience. Cold outreach. There are a few ways to do cold outreach. You could do email outreach, which is something that I'm working on. If you've talked to me over the last week or two, I've talked about starting my cold outreach email program. I bought me a program. I paid somebody a nice amount of money to teach me email marketing, right? Not email blasts because I do those already. I do text blasts, and you've got them. You got here because I sent you a text blast and it was automated. I set up the time for it to send you this text message. I set it up last night to send you a text message at 11 a.m. To tell you to be on this Zoom at 12, and it's also one at like 11:55 if I'm not mistaken. But all of this is automated in the system. But it's very important that whatever I do, I blast out to whoever on my list that fits uh that project. So with this, I only have the people that's in my business leads category, but there are other people that may be in my tax category or whatever. So you got a different type of list. So you got to make sure that you're reaching out to people that fit your list. So if you do email marketing, you need to have an understanding of who you want to reach with this email. It is not a one size fits all thing. Phone outreach. I don't do a whole lot of direct calling. I'm not that person. I usually try to get your attention through email, through ads, through some other type of means before I call. And that would make that a warm outreach and not a cold outreach. A cold outreach is when they don't know you from a can of paint and you just reach out, hey, this is JP from Real Life Business Solutions. I was looking at your website, and that's the type of cold outreach thing. Um, with me, I do more warm outreach. I'm gonna run an ad. You're gonna like it. You may comment, or you may uh, Give me your information. Whatever you do with the ad, that's what I use to reach out to you. I am not the biggest cold person, the biggest cold outreach person, but I'm trying to turn into that before the summer. That's why I paid for the program, y'all. Just telling you. So DM outreach, that's another way that people are reaching out to potential clients is through the DM, and that's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. People are using social media. They're using social media. Don't feel like, oh, I don't want to bother them. I don't know. Don't feel like that. Get in there. Get in there. Do what you got to do to get your clientele, right? Do what you got to do to get your clientele. Is anybody else having a problem hearing what I'm saying? Priscilla says she's having a problem hearing me. She may be, yeah, she may be in her shop or something. So it's all good, y'all. If y'all got a problem and y'all can't hear me, just let me know, and I'll make sure I tighten it up. So that's a little bit about cold outreach. Then we have warm outreach. Warm outreach is when you have people that's happy with your services or just happy with you as a person, and they refer you to other people, and they like, look, I got a guy. You want to be that guy, right? Everybody got a guy, and you just want to make sure you're that guy, right? They may have a guy that cleans homes. You want to make sure you're that guy. You don't want people to not pass along your information because they feel like you won't get the job done. So you can have friends and family and different people that you know personally that do this. You can have clients that do this. And a good way to get your clients to do this is through client testimonials. Wherever you are in your entrepreneurial journey, you should be getting testimonials. You should be getting uh, some type of uh, response back from anybody that you did work for. And if you know you did a good job, then you should have no problem sending them a link for them to do a review for you. This helps other people know that you are trustworthy. And that's beneficial because you'll get higher conversion rates, meaning when you on the phone and you trying to lock in this client or you locking in this appointment, people are going to trust other people. And if other people are leaving you good reviews, you're more likely to get new clients. This allows you to build credibility and trust rather fast because you may not have a lot of clients. You may only have 3 clients. But if all of them leave you a review, you may get your 4th client. So you need to have a whole strategy about how you do this. So I have something mapped out, and the way that it's mapped out is you come into my fold through an ad or cold outreach or warm outreach, whatever. You come into the fold, boom. So now once you're in my system, you get certain emails and texts that are suited for you. You shouldn't get a whole bunch of mess because then you're gonna put me on do not disturb or you're gonna block me. And you got to do that in your business. You need to make sure you are using paid ads, organic content, cold and warm outreach, referral systems, anything you could use to generate more business. I talked to someone last night and they told me they have more than enough business. I did not try to sell them anything. I said, oh man, I'm so glad to hear that. We kicked it for about 5 more minutes and I let them go. If you have more business than you can handle, I do not want to put anything in your face that you are not going to use. So you need to use everything as long as it is something that's beneficial to you. Once again, that's paid ads, organic content, cold and warm outreach. Everything needs to be combined to have a full lead generation system. Once you understand how you get clients, then you can use a CRM tool. So I use HighLevel, as I stated earlier. I don't try to hide this from anybody. You can go use HighLevel on your own. I can send you a link to HighLevel and I can still give you a discount on your setups. I am never going to hire the parent company. They are doing great business and I love them. But if you come in through me, then you get a discounted price. You get discounted setup fees. You get one-on-one customer service because I am still answering my phone for my clients, right? That's how you sell it, right? That's how you sell it. So if you use your CRM, whatever you're using now, then that's fine. If you need a CRM, you can come sign up to this business builder. Now, this will allow you to look at the analytics and for you to say, okay, I generated X amount of leads this month. Only one of them bought something. So I need to do something in between there to get the leads from one spot to actually buying something. You can have problems all along your lead generation system. But if you do not keep tabs on it, you do not go over the analytics, you do not know where your gaps are. Your gap could be you are not generating enough leads. Another gap could be you are generating leads, but they are not the right leads. Another gap could be you are generating leads, but you are not responding to them fast enough, so they lose interest. It could be a bunch of things that that you need to fix within your system. So you need to find the most important thing that you need to fix and not try to fix everything. This is a lead generation system. If you are not watching your system and seeing where the bottleneck is, then you will find yourself stuck and not know why your business is not generating the business that you wanted to generate. That's it's just how business works. No matter where you are in your business, you have a lead generation system. You have some way that you are getting clients, unless you're getting no clients. But if you're getting any type of business, you have some way that you're getting clients and you can map this out. And once you map this out, you can say, okay, I'm generating 100 clients a month, but only 2 clients are actually buying from me. It's something in between there that I need to tweak. Now, if you're not generating any leads, then you have a lead generation problem. And that's where you get ads and different things like that to help you generate the leads. But it's a full system. And until you map out the system, you don't understand where the bottleneck is. Unless you're keeping up with the analytics, you don't know where you have a problem. You cannot improve something that you don't measure. Running from measuring it does not make it better. It just means you are running your business blindly and you're sure to fail. If you cannot keep up with your financials, you're sure to fail. If you don't understand how much a client is worth to you, you're sure to fail. If you don't understand the client journey, then you're sure to fail because you don't know how to make it better. Some pros and cons include ads, they get you quick results, and you can target this precisely. I can make an ad now. If you watch the ad that you guys clicked on, that ad said, experienced minority entrepreneurs making at least 50 to 100K a year. I am speaking directly to this very small group of people. That is like the 5th or 6th iteration of that ad, because before that, I was getting trash leads, a bunch of people who really didn't want to talk to me, right? And they were basically giving me the rudest reactions to everything. And I changed a little bit, changed a little bit, changed a little bit. And I said, look, I'm talking to you. I want experienced minority entrepreneurs making at least 50 to 100K a year. I'm talking to you because you are the person that's going to understand that this is a system you can use. You're the person that's going to understand that I need ads or more content or a better referral system. You're the person that's going to understand that. A person that is still googly eyed about this business that they have in their mind and don't have a legitimate plan of action, they don't understand how important it is to generate leads and to actually have people in your pipeline that you can reach out to and make offers to. Then why do I need to talk to them? I don't want to hear about how great your dreams are. And look, I was thinking about this and I was thinking about that. That's cool. I want to talk to experienced minority entrepreneurs who make between 50 and 100K. And I want to tell you how you can make more money by just implementing the right systems and processes. Because we've been told that we're supposed to hustle. We are victims of the hustle culture. That's why a lot of people are dying so young, Irv Gotti and whoever else. And you just see people having heart attacks so young because we feel like we need to hustle. But it's a good way to hustle in a bad way, right? So with ads, you got quick results and you have great targeting. With content, it gives you authority. As I said, I do this podcast in front of here. I do a bunch of stuff right here, and people feel like I know what I'm talking about because I know what I'm talking about. And the long-term benefits is that the content is always there. You can stop running ads tomorrow, but whatever content you post is always there. Now you got cold outreach. It's more personal, right? I'm not telling you to blast everybody with the same email or blast everybody with the same message in their inbox. That's very impersonal. But you can personalize it and it allows you to follow up consistently. Warm outreach. It helps you by leveraging the relationships you already have and focusing on referrals. It makes people put their guards down because if my brother tell me that he has a great mechanic, if I trust my brother's words, I am not going to go to anybody before I go to his mechanic. That is the importance of having a good referral system. And you should not even mind paying somebody. You know, here go 20%. I give 20% to anybody refer any type of business to, right? I don't mind giving you 20% because that's a piece of business that I wouldn't have had. And I do it if I do anything like a recurring revenue, I'm going to give you 20% of that too. So if they paying me 500 a month, then you'll get your 100 every month. It's like a system that's automatically set up. So that's pretty much my spiel on everything. I just want to make sure y'all don't have any questions. If y'all have any questions, that's what we're here for. This pretty much how my Wednesdays go. Next week it may be something else. Like next week I may not be lead generation. Next week I may go over, um, you know, branding, marketing. It could be anything, right? I don't usually know till like that Monday, right? That Monday, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this on Wednesday, and it's just to get the party started, right? So if any of you guys have questions, I will go over the questions. Other than that, I won't keep y'all here long. It's not a sales call. I like to do this every Wednesday. It's like my open hours. Like it's like anybody can get on, and once I give my spiel, we can go from there. So, uh, Reggie King, I haven't heard from you. You there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
How you feeling?
A little bit down, but I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
A little bit down. A little bit down. What? The business got you down. Life got you down.
No, 47 sort of pissed me off last night, so I'm just reeling from that tirade that he went through last night. So
Oh,
that's
Trump.
that's that.
Oh, you probably don't follow me on social media, man. I went so hard on Trump. I don't know what people got going. I don't know what. I really don't understand what people was thinking.
You and I both. You and I
Yeah,
both. I
man.
mean, this
Trump.
guy is a nightmare on steroids.
Listen, and we got 4 more years. He gonna be worse. See, people say we already dealt with him for 4 years, and I say you ain't dealt with him with nothing to lose. He had to be a little bit on the chain because he wanted to be reelected. He don't care now.
Nope, he sure
That
doesn't.
that's the scariest thing in the world. We about to be in a whole world war, and you're gonna have people taking up for his stupidity.
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
It's
so
a
don't
sad time that we're in right now, but we'll come through.
yeah,
We've
don't
always
let
been
him don't
survivors.
listen. If he gonna get you down, and you're gonna be down for about another 1,000 days. Don't
Oh
let
no,
them.
it's one of those things that you got to shake it off, and I haven't
Gotta
shaken
shake
it
it
off
off.
yet. So,
Shake it off.
so that's just the way it
Definitely.
is.
Definitely,
Now,
man.
what I'm involved in as a business, my primarily I don't sell. I'm a B2B marketer in
Mhm,
regards to helping businesses to get this money from the government. Right now, my focus is getting this money to customers, to businesses that aren't aware of the ERC, the Employee Retention Credit. This
mhm,
is like $21,000 per W-2 employee that they have coming back to them, which expires April. So I'm running like a mad fiend trying to let folks know this money is here, get it, because it's gone. Sunset is April 15th, period. That's it.
yeah.
So
So,
I'm doing that, and as well as helping individuals who helped during COVID.
mhm,
They also, whoever filed in 2020, 2021, 1099s, realtors, you name it, the self-employed, those guys, they've got $32,220 that's available to them. And I'm running like, because that sunsets April 15th. So what I do, right, as a marketer, if you would, is direct information to take advantage of. It's no force. Hey, this is for you. You want it? Click this link. Go to it. Let the tax advisor handle everything from that point on. That's it. So that's me. So I don't
Hey, Reggie.
know. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat the last section? I know you said the ERC, but what was the second program you mentioned?
That's the SETC, which is self-employed tax credit. And if you file 1099s, self-employed, 1040Cs back in 2020, 2021, you have this money coming to you, period. If you want to check it out, you can go to my link, which is It's Your Money. Excuse me, I don't mean to
no,
sell,
no, no,
but
no, no,
I'm just,
no. You good, brother. Like I'm telling you, this ain't that. This ain't like one of those webinars and all of that. I try to get my people together every week. And you good.
okay.
You just go and post your link. Unless I find out you scamming, then you gonna be all kind of scam art. But long as it's
Now, see,
legit business, yeah, we here, bro.
that's
Long as it's
one thing
legit
I do
business,
not
we
do
here.
because
Yeah,
my brand is my name,
yeah,
Reggie King, four-letter word, plain and simple.
yeah.
And I value who I am. So when I speak, I'm speaking great business, great thing. You go to it. I'm not asking any money from you. I put your card up. Don't even pull your wallet. Don't even reach for your back pocket or wherever you put it. Just go. Let them tell you you don't qualify. Period. I'm going to tell you that you do. And they take over and run it from there. So you can go to my link, which is called It's Your Money Now.net. It's with an S, Your Money Now.net. So, and like I said, this is sunsets April 15th. So, those are the two things I'm really trying to push hard. And I did pretty good. I mean, I got 10 businesses on the last ERC, the Employee Retention Credit. You have to have 10 W-2 employees for that as a business. But I got 10 businesses, so technically I got back about, was it 100? No, I got back $12 million to companies. And, my take from that was really nice, six figures from that. So this is round two. We call it, I'm sitting out in the back, so excuse me. But yeah, so that's what it is. So it's your money now.net.
I put it in the
Go
chat.
to it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put
I'll
a
do
link in
that
the
then.
chat. Yeah, yeah. This a different type of this ain't a sales thing, man. If I was on here selling on a webinar, I'd be like, hold on, man. This It's my business, but
Yeah,
nah,
I think,
I'm not
and I
here
was
for
not
that.
trying to do that,
No, we here to
but I
network.
like
That's what
it.
yeah, we here to network, man. And then, like I say, every Wednesday at 12, I come on here and it's just different things. I go over different things. It's just all about what I come up with over that weekend. And I send out a text message and
Okay.
say, we going over this. Monday I usually
Yeah, well,
announce.
I really appreciate that because this is nice. I like this conference. I'll place it in the chat now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got it on
Uh,
copy. Got you saved, and I'll check it out. I may not qualify because I know I didn't have any 1099s during that time. I was literally just starting off fresh at that point. So, but I'll still just keep your information because I mean, of course, I deal with other business owners and stuff like that. So it's definitely good to have the info.
Most definitely.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Most definitely, man. Hopefully we can get you 10 more.
I'd love it.
Yep.
I'd love it. Thank you.
Yep. And I'm saving it. I'm gonna save it too. Because I deal with businesses kind of regularly a lot.
Okay. Well, I'll throw the other one in there for the businesses. 10 W-2s or more. I'll put that one in there as well. Thank you for your time. I appreciate y'all.
You got it, man. It's your money.
So I got a quick question. I know because I missed out on a lot of the talk. So in and you're talking about the lead generations, I think it all ties in what my issue is. So because I deal with on the commercial side a lot of apartment communities, my initial business plan was for valet trash, picking up trash from the front door.
Hmm.
But for the most part, all my revenue comes from these apartments, but it's only to pick up their bulk junk like evictions, things, something that I had no plans on doing. So I have a relationship, but when it comes to that specific service, it seems like they just ignore me. So I don't know if you have a way of speaking to that. Like, I want to say I have a strong relationship, but for some reason, if I bring up valet, it's kind of like crickets in the area.
What you mean if you bring up valet? I'm not.
So the valet service is a whole different service where I'm servicing the tenants, the people residents of the apartment. So I come to their front door every night, take their
Okay.
trash to the dumpster. But what the apartment community, the property managers are comfortable with calling me, like literally while you're on the call, I got a text, hey, we got some trash around the dumpster. Like that type of work, they're comfortable calling me and I'm their guy. But I can't seem to be their guy on the valet side, which that's really where I want to be. Not just the guy to come in because your dumpster's down and full, or you got an eviction, so you got to get it cleared out.
So would the problem be? Are they already in contractual agreements with somebody else to do that?
Some of them are, and some of them aren't. Some of them don't have it. And the thing is, what I try to tie in the two because the ones that don't have the contract, they're the ones that call me the most. And the issue is because the tenants are leaving trash out. So with the service with the valet, I eliminate that. I'm already a junk removal provider. So even when when the compactor is broke, they don't have to worry about the trash just kind of be laying around. I'm going to take it off the property because you're going to call me anyway. So since I'm there taking the trash from the door, I can do the whole gambit, the whole service all in one versus you having to pay me every 2 weeks to come out here because, okay, the trash is all over the place rather than me having me come in per night and I'm handling the trash.
So how much is the a la carte services compared to the full contract?
So it depends on how many units. So in general, it's going to cost them about $15 to $20 per apartment. So and that's monthly, a monthly bill. And that encompasses, like I said, me picking up the trash, and then that's me even keeping track of their dumpster areas, keeping that clear, free and clear from all that debris.
Okay. And once again, if so, what is the so what does it look like if they just call you and say, "Hey, I need your services today." You
Yeah,
just
I guess it depends. Yeah, it depends. I'll say on average, so maybe they're about 800 a month or so. So somewhere in there between 400 to 800 a month.
and how much is it for the contract that you want to do everything? The
All
VI.
right, so say, okay, we'll just use one because, like I said, it all depends on how many. So, like, say an apartment unit that has 100. We'll just even numbers, 100 units. So that one, of course, that'll be 1,500 a month versus the 800. So,
It's the offer. Your problem is the offer. It's
okay,
not. It's not that they don't like you or your service. If they do
gotcha.
any business with you,
Mm-hmm.
is only the offer. So you got to
I
work on the offer. You got to show them the value between that 800 and that 1,500. If you cannot
yeah,
show them the value between what they're paying and what you feel like they should be paying, or the service that you want to resell,
yeah.
then you need to work on that. What are you adding into the service for this $700 difference? And that's
Mm-hmm.
what you have to sell. Whatever's in there in that block, right? In that gap, whatever you have in that gap is
Yeah.
what you need to focus on, because
Okay.
that's why they're not crossing the line you want them to cross.
I got you.
Just that little
Yeah.
part, that gap. That gap is the reason you're not getting the contracts.
And then in essence, I see that issue, and it's like it's almost as if like it's almost evident. I guess from my end, it's evident, but I'm just not seeing how I'm
It's
not
not.
able to
It's not
transfer
because
that.
they. Yeah, it's not because they're not buying it. It can't be evident.
Yeah,
If they were falling over to get that offer, then it's evident. Like, man, they know what's up.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
So
the
yeah,
fact
that's
that they not falling over is because you have not shown them the value, not the features,
hmm
not the fact that you're going to come over and do not oh, this. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Not that, right? You have to show them the value. So what you do is you say, look, right now you're calling me for these one-off jobs, and that's fine. And I'm gonna keep your, apartment complex looking nice. But if you sign this contract, you're going to have a nicer complex that people will spend more money to live in. So you got 100 units and you need to make up that $7. Why am I worth this $7 per apartment? You should have an offer that's so good it make them want to raise their price $15 on their tenants to pay you. That's how good your offer got to be.
all right.
Right?
So yeah,
So you have to make sure you outline that offer in a way that makes them realize why they're paying this extra $7 per apartment.
pretty much, yeah, like you said. So a better pitch to focusing on the value versus the services. So on that a bit.
Most definitely. That's all it's
All
about.
right,
Yeah.
all right. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
For sure. And just write it down. Write it down. Don't write down the features. Well, I'm gonna come this and that. I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come by every day and do such and such. Nah, what
Yeah,
value does that have to them? Your tenants feel like they're in a safer place. They're happy to be here. That's the value that they're getting. They're willing to pay more if they're happy. That people want to know how it's gonna affect their bottom line. It's
sure.
gonna affect your bottom line by X, Y, Z. That's why
Yeah,
it's important to understand the value. And if you don't understand the value, right, just off the rip, it's okay. But you need to understand the value for you to be able to relay that to whoever you trying to sell this to.
got you. Definitely. All right, cool. I appreciate it. I'm gonna definitely try to hyper focus on that, get that going. So yeah, because that's definitely something like I said, I started this business back in 2010, and it was just focused on the valet, and it was just turn down, turn down, turn down until I finally jumped over to the junk removal side, and I was like, well, obviously the valet ain't working, so I'm gonna just cater to the junk, but which is cool. Like I said, it's making me money, but it's not where I want to be. That's all.
Yeah, and you go through different iterations in your business. Long as you're not
Yeah,
tied down to something, you got to go with what's natural,
yeah,
what makes sense. And it's natural that, it may not be something that you necessarily want to do, but it's something
yeah,
that you gotta do
yeah,
to get from A to B, not just monetarily, but to get them in your system. So you can nurture that lead. That's what they are. They still leads, even though they clients. They're leads for
Yeah,
the main offer that you want. You nurture
yeah,
them. And even if you had to put a flyer together, right? Once you understand the value, you can put a quick flyer together and that's your ad.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry about your clients, this and that. That's all the points you're gonna make in your ad.
yeah,
Even if it's a flyer, you touch on those points in the ad.
yeah. Appreciate you. Definitely.
Most definitely. So if y'all good, we can get out of here. If y'all got more questions, man, I'm all for it. I don't got no problems with it. Reggie then popped up on there by mistake. He got the Hugh Hefner robe on. That's what's up. He muted. He can't shoot back.
Hey, when you're 72, you can sit back and do it like that.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
ain't nothing wrong with it, player. Nah, I love it, man. Man, I want to thank y'all for coming in here, man. I love it when people come in and interact, y'all. Like I said, this is not a webinar. I don't try to like preach to anybody on these. I get the party started with some type of topic and then we roll. And sometimes it's more people. I'm telling you, like you will get some of them is 8, 10, 12 people. They come on and some of them, it may be a one-on-one. So I'm charging 250 an hour right now, y'all. So if you can get that free one-on-one, that's the even better situation. Look, man, I got some questions. For
All
real.
right then.
For real,
All
man.
right.
So, yep. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Brother Reggie, I took down the information and I do have your email and phone number. So if I need to contact you a little later on the day or tomorrow, I will be in contact with you about
Not a
what you're
problem.
doing. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man.
Thank you. Make
Y'all
sure
be
you
blessed.
text me for next week. I appreciate you.
Most definitely.